Welcome to our Proverb a Day devotional, focusing today on Proverbs 9. When I was 15, my parents started the task of teaching me to drive. I really didn't need their help because I was a great driver. I was completely unteachable because I knew it all. I didn't see the need to look both ways before pulling out of the driveway, and there were more than a few mishaps in my early days of driving that ended with both of my parents refusing to teach me to drive. I taught my best friend Debbie into letting me practice driving her car. She would take me out on the back roads of Navasota, and I would fly down the road in her red two-door Ford Pinto with the music blaring, showing everyone what a great driver I was. One afternoon, I was going way too fast on a dirt road, and I lost control of the car. The car spun around at least twice before coming to a stop, facing the wrong direction in the middle of the road. In that moment, my life passed before my eyes, and I was a changed driver. Not only had I put my own life in danger, but the life of my best friend. In Proverbs 9, Solomon tells us the story of two women who are each hosting a dinner. They are Miss Wisdom and Miss Folly. Miss Wisdom is a dignified lady who built her home with 7 pillars. She is an industrious homemaker, busy preparing a feast of fresh bread and meat and the best wine set on the finest table. She sends her maids to the high places in town, inviting her guests who are lacking in wisdom and judgment. Miss Folly is attractive, but unorganized, loud, and undisciplined. She sits in her doorway and calls out to anyone who happens by. Her invitation sounds a lot like Miss Wisdom's, but her motives are questionable, and those who attend her dinner will find themselves in the depths of the grave. You see, when I was learning to drive, I was a lot like Miss Folly, unteachable, loud, foolish, and rebellious. I would mock my parents and question their wisdom. Her dinner would have been the party for me. Miss Wisdom tells us in Proverbs 9:9-10, "Instruct a wise man, and he will be wiser still. Teach a righteous man, and he will add to his learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." I am so thankful for the Lord's protection over me and Debbie. Even in my foolishness, I was a changed driver with a clear understanding of what could have happened. The Lord imparted his wisdom that day that I still carry today. The Proverbs were written by Solomon, the wisest man of his day, as instruction for daily living. It's a great reminder to me that I need to ask the Lord for his wisdom in all circumstances, and more importantly, for him to show me where I am unteachable in choosing the way of folly. Fearing God is knowing God, and this is where true wisdom lies.